Well, you know, man, when I was doing my research for this interview, I found some old tweets that I just wanted to get you to comment on, man. So one of these tweets was like, pushed up to Slawson T 50 deep, nip my witness.
Everybody been diving in my tweets, huh? It's pushed up to Slawson T's 50 deep, nip my witness. Well, before the marathon store was called Slawson T's and shit, we went up there. Yeah, we went up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You and 50 of your homies go up there.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens? Because, I mean, you know, that's probably not the area you guys are supposed to, you know, be going in, I'm assuming.
I mean, the Rolling 60s, they the rivals. We went over there and shit, we repoed the store. We took everything out the store. We just went over there tripping it. And we just ran in the store, we was tripping on shit, and then shit, we repoed the store.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's where the Nipsey dislike come from as far as I go.
So that was like the beginning of your guys' issues?
Yeah, him towards me, yeah. That's where it all began.
Now, okay, so this was still his store at the time, or this wasn't his store at the time?
That's his store. That's him and Black Sam's store. Their store is called Slawson T's before they changed it to the Marathon store. You know what I'm saying? That was the name before it was the Marathon store. You know what I'm saying? We was out deep, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, we over there. And we pushed up over there. And shit, we went up in there. We was just on Slawson and Crenshaw tripping. Shit, we went in there tripping.
I take it there was nobody there?
As far as what, gangbangers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was some gangbangers outside. They ran. But you gotta think like if it's this many cars pulling in and people just hopping out, like, and you just like off guard, like you like, damn, you getting invaded is the perfect word, you know what I'm saying? And they got on, you know what I'm saying? Like right there's, I guess, a store called Master Burger. And then, you know what I'm saying, it was people hanging outside the Master Burger and that shit, they broke when we started pulling in. They got on, shit, we went in the store, we went in there tripping, looking for ops, and we just got to taking everything in the store, all of it. That's why I used the word repo. We took everything out there. But see, they got this thing talking about which that they came with this narrative. I never said this. They said something about Nipsey dad been in there. I didn't put my hands on nobody. I just know it's a man crouched behind the counter, and I can't even say I saw nobody put their hands on the person behind the counter. You know what I'm saying? But it was this narrative like, me or my homies, like somebody. I'm gonna just say me, but like they said, I put my hands on Nipsey dad or whatever. No, that ain't how that went as far as I go. But yeah, that was like what, 2010 or something like that.
Okay, way back then.
Yeah, that was like 2010.
Now, Nipsey has a song called Blue Laces 2, where he tells a story at the end of it. And I think you mentioned that you might have been there.
Yeah, okay. That when he rapped that part about being at the beach, right. I'm like, I think I remember that day. You know what I'm saying? That's a true story. You know what I'm saying? But one day I was on No Jumper, me, Adam, Spider, and Brick Baby, and he kind of like nah, because that was Venice Beach. But I still think I think it was Doc Waller Beach, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody in the comments could like confirm or deny, you know what I'm saying? Preferably probably be like BH from 60s, or you know what I'm saying, somebody that be around Nipsey like that. Like I believe that story like was 05, 06 and it was Doc Waller Beach, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I believe that was a true story though, you know what I'm saying? But then again, we have a gang of days like that. Maybe you was similar, but I believe that like when he recited that story, that was a true story, and that was the year Daniel Freeman Hospital was open in Inglewood, because he told the story how he dropped his homie off of Daniel Freeman, you know what I'm saying, and kept it pushing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. I believe that to be a true story, but yeah, let the We ain't listen to what Spider say, but Big Baby like, nah, that was Venice Beach. But, you know what I'm saying? So if he says Venice, he from 60s. It was that story was Venice Beach. If that was Venice Beach, then that ain't what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
How much did you listen to his music?
I didn't. I don't listen to Nipsey music. But if I'm with somebody and they got it on, I'm not saying, turn it off. Like, know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't my go-to. Is he a weak rapper? No. He can rap. And then the things he rap about is like the soundtrack to a lot of our lives, you know what I'm saying? So, but no, I just wasn't like no big Nipsey supporter. But if I'm in a car, let's say I'm in the car with her and Nipsey on, like, I mean, if she playing it, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't nothing I'm about to turn to, you know what I'm saying? But he got some bangers though. I ain't gonna never, just because I don't feel a person, I ain't gonna never lie or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say Draco was a weak rapper. I ain't gonna say Nipsey was a weak rapper or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But I just wasn't a Nipsey supporter, so I wasn't pressing play on this music.
I seen you say that you thought that, you felt like YG could have squashed you guys' beef, but it just wasn't able to happen before he died.
No, not squash it, because I got out the pen and I got shot the way I'm shot right now, 6 months out the penitentiary. And at that time, YG and Nipsey wasn't as close. You know what I'm saying? And I was saying if Nipsey and YG was as close as they was, like closer to his demise, around the time I was 100%, he could have arranged something for me and him to, like, you know what I'm saying, to get down and squash it. We two skinny niggas, like cameras or no cameras, just go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Because YG would be the median. You know what I'm saying? The median or the mediator, whatever you want to call it. YG be like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get that out the way, because YG my boy. YG grew close with Nipsey. He looked at him like a big bro and a mentor, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, they wasn't as close as they was later in life, you know what I'm saying? So I believe that could have, you know what I'm saying?
Did you ever run into Nipsey in person? Or his brother?
Never. It was just a dislike. It stemmed from the store. It was a dislike. You know, I think it's possible we could have been in the same places. We didn't know, like that beach incident or something, but no, we ain't never like bumped heads. You know, like his hood name Thundercat. I know the girl. I know Lady Thundercat. The girl Tiffany. I know her. I ain't never bumped into Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? And nah, hell nah. Even the Herman, Cowboy, Big Thundercat. Like, I know exactly who he is, but I wasn't aware of Nipsey until you start rapping. I know the girl. I know who Cowboy was, but I wasn't aware of Nipsey. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.